back to Passionate Characters. My name is Naomi Church, host of the Passionate Characters TV show, where we highlight everyday individuals who are driven, ambitious, and trying to reach their dreams. Today for our guest, we have Victoria. Hi. So, on to the main question for the show. What is your passion and what is your dreams?
My passion and dreams would be to inspire and uplift full-figure women.
Okay. So, how do you do that exactly?
My plan to accomplish that is to start off by personal shopping for plus-size women.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoy that. I definitely enjoy helping them figure out their everyday wear, or if they're having a special event, I enjoy pulling pieces and going from there and see what we can accomplish.
Yeah. How long have you been doing that?
Actually, just kind of started. I've definitely been doing it on myself, for a couple of years. I've been getting myself together, but recently I just, started putting it into action probably about the beginning of this year.
Okay. What are some of your favorite stores for plus size women or full figure fashion?
My top stores would be Tour, Lane Bryant, and Fashion Figure.
Definitely Fashion Figure. I agree with you on there.
Yes.
Probably if you went into my closet, almost every item is either from Fashion to Figure, or there's a store called GS Loves Me.
Oh yes, I love
from
it.
there as well. So when I buy, I'm looking at price,
right,
and then I'm looking at
definitely,
and then I'm looking at the style, if it's cute or not,
Yeah.
if it's something I'll wear more than once, twice, and 3 times.
right.
So those are definitely some of my favorites. I also do like Forever 21.
Yeah, they're really starting to
pick up a bit.
Yes.
I will say not in stores my favorite. I
Right.
do a lot of online.
Yes, me
because I
too.
noticed there's a bigger variety.
Right.
And a lot of stuff you won't find in store. And
Definitely.
it's online. I tell people, check out Forever 21, but do it online.
Yes. You
Definitely.
won't be disappointed online.
Yeah. And so, as you notice, there's definitely a lack of plus size fashion as far as a lot of clothing that is good, that'll fit us. Size 12 and up, all the way to 24, 26, 28.
Right.
It's definitely a problem that I've, been noticed coming up when I was an undergrad at Bowie State. That was when I reached like that 12, 14, 16. And I noticed a lot of the stores didn't go above like 10.
Right.
And so I was like, that's an issue, because
Yes.
even when you look at, women and young ladies out there, a lot of us are 14, 16.
Right.
We might look different,
Right.
but that's our size.
Right.
And so I'm glad that some stores are riding the wave, so to speak, and changing that. But I definitely think that they should have been doing this. Been doing this. So what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so when I was growing up, they didn't really have any good plus size stores.
Yeah.
I think majority of the time when I wanted something nice, I had to go to Dress Barn.
Yeah. Dress Barn.
Yeah.
Like, depending on your age, it's like, wear Dress Barn.
Yeah. So, and then I guess I was still in that in-between stage where I could find some things at Marshall's maybe. But as I started getting older, I was like, okay, why can't I go here to get my stuff? Because, of course, all my friends were a little bit smaller than me, so they could go to, like, at the time, Rainbow was
Rainbow.
Rainbow was
I
Rainbow.
remember Rainbow was that store.
Rainbow was Rainbow, and they could go in there and get the smaller size stuff and be cute, but it was always harder for me to find what I was looking for, because my style at that time, I guess, was so different or complex, whatever you want to call it. But now that I get older, as I've gotten older, it's been easier now to find more stuff. Sometimes I know my go-to, so it's not hard for me to be like, okay, let me just go here and I can find a quick top, because I know my go-tos. But I think that plus size should be in every store.
It should, definitely. Yeah.
it shouldn't be like, oh, you have to go online. Like, you should be able to walk in the store and say, hey, I need a shirt, or hey, I need a pair of pants.
So I'm glad that you're, on this journey where you're promoting plus size women, because we need more people like that.
Right.
Even on my feed on Instagram, and I see there are a lot of, usually a lot of plus size fashion models.
Right.
They're definitely promoting and encouraging, saying we all come in different shapes and sizes. Be happy with what you are right now, and if you feel as though you want to go on a weight loss journey or a health journey, go ahead and do that, because you definitely want to be healthy. You don't want to have problems and conditions come up down the line, but you have to be happy with where you are right now, and you have to accept the weight that you're at. And don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey, which can definitely be hard to do.
Yes, because it's the way of the world, per se. Like, you're based off of social media. You're forced to think that this is what you're supposed to look like, and it doesn't have to be like that. I can be my size and be happy and still be fashionable and cute and classy and covered and all that good stuff. And still be happy with where I am. Like, that should be every plus size girl's dream, to be happy with where you are. Don't worry about the way of the world, because as we all know, the world changes. Fashion changes. Trends change. Yes, everything is changing. It's changing. But you don't have to change if you're happy with yourself.
Definitely.
Because you'll find yourself always trying to keep up with the world, and you'll never be able to catch up, because it's changing like that. So you got to find you in this moment and be happy with it, I think.
Right, yeah. Did you ever find that you had problems with confidence or self-esteem?
Oh, most definitely. It wasn't until recently where I found happiness within myself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I found my esteem. Like, I didn't have a person or a figure to tell me, hey, you're beautiful. I stood in the mirror and said, hey, you need to get yourself together and be happy with where you are. It had to, because I was holding myself back from what I know I should be doing, which is inspiring people, which is inspiring plus size women. I was holding myself back from that because I wasn't happy.
Right, yeah.
And now I'm happy. I can encourage a couple of people, you know, to get that happy, because I found it. So of course I'm like, oh, I need to spread this happiness all over the world. So it wasn't until recently where I found that happy. And sometimes it's like that. Like, everybody, I have to remember that everybody's process isn't the same.
It's different.
My process happened a little bit later, and that's fine.
So what are some other things that you do to inspire plus size women besides the personal shopping?
So I am actually hosting a brunch coming up really soon. Unfortunately, it is all sold out. But I'm happy that it's sold out. But I'm sad that it's sold out, because I would love to invite so many more people, but I couldn't. I would love to, but I just couldn't. Space-wise, wasn't letting me. So I actually had to find another location, because it went way beyond what I expected, which is fine. Yeah. And so this particular brunch is to inspire and strengthen the bond of sisterhood. It's called Thy Kingdom Come. And I had a dream that I had a group of women in a room. And we were just talking. Just talking. And I woke up the next morning and was like, look, I put on social media, hey, how would you feel about me hosting a brunch? And the response was so great. So I just hopped on it. And ever since I had the dream, everything has just been falling into place. It's just been falling, like, more than I could have ever dreamed or expected.
Yeah. And that's good.
Yes.
That's a good feeling.
Yes. Yes.
That's a good feeling
Yes.
to know that that dream is about to come true very soon.
Very soon.
When is it?
It is June 30th.
Oh, that'll be here before
Yes.
you know it.
I think I have 63 more days before it gets here. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so much to do. But I know it's all going to work out.
Do you
'Cause it's
prepare
been-
every day for it? For things?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, most definitely. If it's not working on the program or a flyer or talking to the caterer or getting sponsors or every day I'm doing something towards it. So.
Is it just you, or do you have someone helping you with this?
Well, I have
Or a team? Or...
a small little team, but mainly me. But, the team will definitely be there the day of helping me run stuff because I know I'm probably going to be running with a chicken, like a chicken
with the head cut off.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
There's so much to do.
Yes,
So many people to talk to.
Yes.
Gotta plan your outfit. For
Oh,
that.
that's already planned.
Oh, it's already planned.
It's already planned because I have asked everybody to wear all black and a patterned hair wrap. I think that is so.
I like that.
So classic and
It
so
is, yeah.
queenly like.
Yeah.
So yes, outfits already planned. Makeup's already planned.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited. I'm so excited to get all these women in one room. Just to break. We'll start the chains of breaking the stereotype that black women can't get along or they can't be in the same room without hating or being catty towards each other.
Or being petty.
Yes. No pettiness
No
on this
pettiness.
day. No pettiness. So I'm excited to see the bonds that will grow or start from this brunch.
And that's a beautiful thing to get black women together, period.
Yeah.
So many queens in
one room.
In one room.
I can't wait
to really think about that.
Yeah.
I've had some great discussions on that day.
Yes. I have a speaker coming in. I have a nurse coming in because we're also going to talk about women's health and getting the inside together as well as the outside. Yeah. I think it's important because we can't be strong and united if we're sick and weak.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Definitely, no.
So it has to be hand in hand. It just has to be. So, and I'm also going to have like a little mini fashion show. So
I like that.
I'm excited. I can't give away too many hints.
Yeah, but I want it to be a surprise. Everyone's going to come.
Yes. So, yeah.
That's
good food, good talk, and good queening.
Do you think this will be like an annual type of thing?
The brunch will definitely be annual. And I plan on having some small events, probably like every 6 months or so. We'll see. We'll see about the demand.
Okay.
How soon? The turnaround will be.
That's good. Well, I'm excited for you.
Yes, thank you.
Any other things that you're into right now to fulfill your dreams, or?
I think that's about it. I'm really.
You got a lot on your plate right now.
Yeah. But my big thing is to empower and strengthen plus size women. That's my big thing, my biggest thing. Cause it's not. I haven't met anyone in the community. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I haven't met anyone personally that has been a plus size woman or is a plus size woman, and that's willing to encourage. I haven't met her, so I want to be her. I want to be that one that talks to the high schooler and says, "Hey, look, you don't gotta dress like that. You can dress like you in your correct size, and be just as cute." Yeah,
and it's like you said, someone in the community who is encouraging and empowering. Right. Of course, like there's celebrities who do that, but they're in Hollywood and I
want to be reachable.
Yeah, this is definitely more local. Yeah. And it's important to look out your back door or your backyard, whatever, and see and have that person.
Right.
Yeah. And it's great that you can express that. Yeah, well, thank you so much for talking to me
You're
today.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Anything else you want to say to the audience? Any other encouraging things to all the beautiful plus-size women who are watching this episode?
Be you. Be strong. Be happy with where you are. Enjoy your journey. Don't rush your journey because you might miss something.
That's great. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Bye.
I will see you guys on the next episode of Passionate Characters. How do you do that exactly? What's your plan for that?
My plan is to try to remember what I said the first time. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
So what are some other things that you do to inspire plus-size women besides the personal shopping?
Sorry.
Your brunch.
Okay, yes.